What's up, everybody? Welcome back. So today we are working on the 67 Mustang again. So finally got a bunch of parts in for the car that I've been waiting for, such as the EFI system, the headers, the long tube headers. Also finally got a 5-speed Trimatic transmission that I can actually put in here because this car is automatic, and pretty much it'll be a lot more fun if it was stick shift. Everybody knows that. So far, let me just show you guys where we're at. So you guys can see that. So far, I've already took off most of the accessories on here. I still gotta take off the air compressor for the AC, so there's no Freon in there right now. Water pumps can stay on there till it gets on the stand. The alternator's off, all the bracketry and all that stuff is off. Smog pump, this car has a smog pump. I've never seen one, but this it's a California car, so it has a smog pump. Carburetor's gonna come off, so I can put on the plate so we can take off from the lift. Motor mounts, transmission mount, and these lines are for the automatic cooling system, which the radiator is off right now. So yeah, so a few things that have to come off before the motor can be yanked out. I'm thinking of trying to yank it out all in one piece. It should be pretty much easier to yank it in one piece. Some of these bolts are hard to reach for the bell housing. 2 on the bottom, 2 on the sides, and then the 2 top ones should be easy to get to. But other than that, yeah, I'll start getting some of these pieces off, and we'll go from there. So let's see. Yeah, we should be able to get all this done by today. It's currently about 2 o'clock. So yeah, so the end goal I think for today is to at least yank the motor out and transmission for sure, and then leave an empty bay. So the idea behind all this, the motor is a running motor. It's just excuse me, it's just the carburetor's pretty much crap. So the idea is that I'm trying to yank everything out because I'm trying to clean up the engine bay. So basically, you see it's all like dirty and grimy and stuff like that, all the stuff. So the idea is I want to yank this motor out, transmission out. I did bring the pressure washer from work. The gas pressure washer is a little bit better than what I have. So I want to yank the motor, transmission out, and I do want to pressure wash this whole entire engine bay, pressure wash the motor itself, all the accessories, everything, like the bracketry, like from right here, and I have a few more over there. The idea is that all that's going to get sandblasted. I'm going to try to powder coat it, since I do have all the powder coating equipment for it, along with a few other things that I can powder coat. The engine bay, I would like to scuff it up, clean it up, primer wherever there's like metal spots, like say like something like that, primer up, stuff like that. And then the idea is that I do want to spray it flat black or satin black. I would like a little bit of shine to it, so satin black. That way when this motor is cleaned up with all the new parts and stuff like that, I do want to have a clean engine bay. Technically the car is going to get painted eventually, so I would like to have a clean engine bay, and clean interior, and obviously clean paint. So I mean, we're already doing this much work, why not take the extra step? So going to set it up on the tripod, and we're going to start tearing this thing apart. way overfilled. Alright, we'll need that anymore. Alright, quick progress update. Most of the stuff that we need to take out and get everything out the way of to get the motor out is out. With the exception of I still gotta loosen up the motor mounts, and I have 2 more bolts on the belt housing on the transmission, which are the ones that are easy to get to. There's one there and one there. Can't really see it, but yeah. So what I decided, and I'm thinking it's the easiest way to do, is I got this ratchet strap from here to there. Basically what I did is I went down and then wrapped it around the transmission belt housing. Yeah, wrapped it around the transmission belt housing and then back up and over and tied it up to the other side down there. And then that should support the transmission enough. I'll still keep a jack underneath it. And then for now I'm going to take off the carburetor. And then I have the, like I said, I have the lift plate. And then that goes where the carburetor goes out. Tying that down. And then we should be able to just basically take it off, leave the transmission in the car. Once the transmission is there, then we can actually figure out a way to support it, and then get the transmission cross member out the back loosened up and then pulled out. And yeah, oh, the drive shaft. I forgot to unbolt the drive shaft, which should be a 5-minute job. So yeah, quick little update. That's where we're at. So yeah, you guys can see it's pretty dirty, pretty crusty. Got a lot of dog hair since it was sitting in the back. You know, my dog's running around. So you guys can see the engine bay is pretty dirty. So it's getting kind of late in the day. You guys can see it's a little bit late. Really can't tell, but yeah, it's getting kind of late. So I believe I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video up right here. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up. It's pretty much a big mess. I got a bunch of boxes from all the stuff that I said that I did get in for the car. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up right here. Clean up the garage a bit, and pretty much hopefully try to get on this maybe next weekend again and start tearing apart the motor to just the bare long block, pressure washing it, somehow trying to figure out a way to get all that blue paint off of the car, off the motor. So trying to get all the blue. Valve covers are gonna get replaced. Intake manifolds getting replaced. Distributors getting replaced. Exhaust manifolds are getting some headers, long tube headers. So yeah, trying to get rid of all this blue. Maybe go with like a nice black, satin black, or yeah, satin black. The danger bay as well. Clean it all up. Get rid of some of the stuff that we don't need. Then the transmission. That's gonna be for another day. Probably I will cut the exhaust off. We won't be needing the exhaust as we do have a magnaflow stainless steel exhaust for it. Been having it for a minute. Sitting right there. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like always, comment, like, subscribe. You guys already know all the deal, all that good stuff. And as far as the GS, because I know a lot of you guys are here because of the GS, I haven't touched it. Sitting exactly where we left off, basically where the door handle was at. Still sitting there. This car needs to move under its own power. The Mustang, it needs to move under its own power because I am very limited in workspace. I have a big backyard, but it's all dirt, so I can't really be wrenching, you know, like lifting the car up in the air with jacks and stuff like that. So long as this car can run and drive and move itself under its own power around my property, then we can get the Lexus into the driveway and work on that. Just because I don't want to be leaving these cars parked in my driveway since I don't have a gate in front of my house right now. I'm just, you know, you never know, you know, there's weirdo people out there. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.